Back in late 2022, Apple introduced the 10th Gen iPad. This device brought the iPad Air-inspired design to the entry-level iPad, complete with fun new colors, a landscape front camera with center stage, and the Magic Folio keyboard accessory, a game-changer for productivity. Powering it was the A14 chip, making it an all-around solid device for media consumption, light productivity, and creative tasks. What's even better is that in 2024, Apple dropped its price to $349. During sales like Black Friday, you could even snag it for under $300, making it a great deal for anyone entering the Apple ecosystem. But here's the catch. After 2022, Apple skipped an update to this lineup entirely in 2023. Instead, the company focused on refreshing other iPads in 2024, like the iPad mini and iPad Pro. Meanwhile, the 10th Gen iPad remained untouched. That's why anticipation for the 11th Gen iPad has been building, especially since the 10th Gen is the only iPad that doesn't support Apple Intelligence features. So, what's new with the 11th Gen iPad? Let's start with the most exciting update, the processor. According to reliable sources, Apple plans to leapfrog several generations of chips and include either the A17 Pro or the A18 chip in this iPad. My guess? It'll be the A18 chip. Why? Because it's fully optimized for Apple Intelligence, and we've already seen the A17 Pro in the 2024 iPad mini. This jump means we'll see RAM doubling from 4GB to 8GB, allowing this iPad to handle advanced features like Apple Intelligence effortlessly. That's a massive leap in performance for an entry-level device. As for the design, don't expect major changes. The 10th Gen already introduced the modern look we've come to love. However, there are whispers of a few tweaks, like upgrading Wi-Fi 6 to Wi-Fi 6E for faster wireless speeds and possibly a laminated display for better clarity. On the connectivity front, there are rumors that the 11th Gen iPad might feature an upgraded 5G modem, offering faster and more reliable cellular performance, bringing it in line with Apple's latest advancements in mobile networking. The cameras are unlikely to change much. The landscape front camera with center stage was a major innovation for the 10th Gen, and the rear camera is expected to stay at 12 megapixels. Improvements here will probably come from software. There's also buzz about updates to the Magic Keyboard lineup. Apple might release a new version designed specifically for the 11th Gen iPad, possibly featuring enhanced key travel and additional function keys. This would be a welcome upgrade for students and professionals who rely on the iPad for productivity. Now let's talk storage. The base model of the iPad 10 starts at 64 gigabytes, which feels a bit outdated in 2025. Apple might finally bump it up to 128 gigabytes, with higher-end options reaching 512 gigabytes. Pricing is where things get interesting. With the 10th Gen now priced at $349, Apple could keep it in the lineup as a budget option and price the 11th Gen around $449 to $470. That's similar to the strategy they used with the 9th and 10th Gen models. Over time, the 10th Gen would likely phase out, leaving the 11th Gen as the mainstay. So, when can we expect the 11th Gen iPad? Reports suggest a spring 2025 release, likely at an Apple event in March or April. This aligns with the expected launch of the iPhone SE 4 and the next iPad Air. It'll also ship with iPadOS 18.3 pre-installed, bringing the latest software innovations straight out of the box. To wrap up, the iPad 11th generation looks like a significant upgrade for Apple's entry-level lineup. With the A18 chip, support for Apple Intelligence, an upgraded 5G modem, and potential storage upgrades, it's shaping up to be a must-have for casual users and students alike. But what do you think? Are these upgrades enough to make you buy the iPad 11, or are you sticking with the 10th Gen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, check out our deep dive into the latest leaks and rumors about the iPhone SE 4. It's shaping up to be Apple's next big hit in the budget lineup. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.